we've done a lot of stuff. We want to continue to do more stuff. I think it's important that people are aware of how much good is done in hospitals and how important it is. You don't really have to wait until you're in the one in the bed, or a kid of yours is the one in the surgery room, to understand and to appreciate it. So that's what I love about healthcare and hospitals. That they do such a underrated job, and I think just so many people make so many things happen out here, and it's important for people to know and value it.
It's one thing for you to be recognized with the plaque, but the fact that it comes with the $25,000 check you can present to the hospital. How special is that to be able to, just by your efforts and your goodwill, be able to help out in that fashion?
It's great. Again, it's a win-win. Obviously, the award means a lot, and it's encouraging for me to receive it, and it's a big honor. But also, it comes with some money that can go to the hospital, and it could be reused to improve and to take care of more people, more kids. It doesn't really get any better than that.
You said it balances you out as a person, as a man. Can you just delve into that a little more?
Well, it's not really. It completes me.
Completes you.
That's what I said. It's something that is so fulfilling. It's just so much stronger than a lot of the things that I experience, which are also fantastic and great. But when it comes down to human values and human care, children's health, it's pretty strong stuff. It's just life and death. This kind of quality of life, opportunities in life, and I think the people that have been fortunate to be in the position that we are have to understand it, appreciate it, and give back and care about the people that probably haven't had those opportunities.
How much, if at all, was a hospital like this to fulfill the part of you that had been interested in becoming a doctor?
Well, a little bit of it. The part of me having interaction with patients and families that are going through a very hard time. Also, the fact of learning how a surgical procedure works, and that's great. I'm fascinated by it, and every time I go, I'm here. I try to get into one if I can, if possibly. Obviously, you have to get the patient's consent, the family's consent, and go through a couple of things. But I love it. I love it, and because I learn, and it's not that I picture, oh, this could have been me or anything like that, but it's still amazing to watch it and to see how precise they are, and to see how they work as a team in the OR, and how important that is. And they're so gifted, and there's so many hours, so many years of preparation, education put into that, and they're so passionate about it. And it just, Dr. Skaggs, for instance, he operates like he's, I don't know, making a sandwich or something. Or, not really. I don't know, making a sandwich maybe the right comparison, but it's like it's something that he does. He does it every single day. It's a routine. It's something that's like shooting hoops for me. It's pretty amazing stuff, and I'm just so inspired myself by it. So that's why I love to continue to come here, work with hospitals here, St. Jude, any other hospital that I get involved with, because I think it's crucial, it's important, it's vital, and sometimes, again, we don't really think about it until we're the ones affected by it.
I know that Isabel, her family are here.
And they're here.
Joshua's family's here.
Mm-hmm.
When you kind of, I guess, see those patients weeks removed from, when you see them afterwards, what kind of perspective do you get from
I'm just so happy to see them doing well.
Yeah.
Because I didn't really see them before, but from my understanding, my knowledge is that they had a very conditioned and challenged and handicapped lives. I know being crooked, walking with a limp. It's hard for teenagers and kids at school to go through that and have to deal with that. Let alone the quality of their life and the chances of growing and surviving. So when I see them doing well, healthy, smiling after surgery, recovered, it's an incredible feeling of just being happy and being pleased, being happy for them and for their families that have been through that process. That is not easy to do. It's not easy to go through. So that's why it's so powerful, so important.
You've talked earlier about just kind of the platform you have and how you can make a difference. How do you register just the fact that, talking to these patients, a lot of them said that just your presence there really provide like a psychological boost. How do you do that process?
Well, that's what I started experiencing in my first times going to the hospital and going to different hospitals and visit patients, different kinds of patients. When I first got to Memphis, when there was these kids that would come to games and their last wish was to meet you. I mean, when a kid that he knows and the family knows that he's about to pass, he's about to die, and he wishes to see you for one of the last things in their life. I mean, you start to realize the kind of impact that you can have on a kid's life, and that's what I've seen, that's what I experienced, and that's what I like to think. It might not make a huge difference, it might not save a kid's life, it might, who knows. It's just the level of energy, life that you can maybe inject to their kids and the families. It's hard to measure because you don't know, obviously, but it's still something. It's a plus, and I like to believe that does make a difference. And even if I can get just a smile out of them during that time, to me it's powerful and it's worth it.
Is there anything that from these experiences going to really hospitals that leads into basketball as far as perspective?
A little. It makes you think and deal with things from a different lens. When things go well, it's great. Yes, it's great, and you love to win and you love to do well. But when things don't go well, you also learn, well, it's not the end of the world. There's much deeper and much worse things in life than to lose the game or to have a rough season. What's a rough season compared to your child going through cancer or going through a surgery that could lose his life? Those kind of things are some of the things that I take away from it too.